All right. Well, we've got 30 minutes of yoga ahead of us today. So if you have blocks, go ahead and grab your blocks. If you want music, get your music started and I'll come down to the mat. We're going to start in a supported bridge today. If you don't have a block, totally fine. You can just start in a shape that suits you. Maybe it's bridge, maybe it's easy knees with your feet nice and wide. But whatever's speaking to you this morning. If you do have a block, as you come down to the back, walk your heels back towards your glutes, slide the block under your hips and or under your tailbone, really, and just let your hips settle down to the ground. Your feet are about hip width distance apart here. Palms can open, or if you want to bring one hand to heart, one hand to center, or to belly, completely fine. You can do that. And then take a deep, full inhale all the way through your heart space into the pit of your belly. And open up, exhale. Sigh that out. Another deep, full breath in, fill up. And open up, exhale. Sigh that out. And then giving you this space just to connect to your body, to your breath, and just to arrive fully. Maybe start with a body scan today, starting at the tip top of your head. And just follow your breath as it travels through the body, noticing the spots where maybe they need a little extra attention. Using that information to guide your practice today. And take another inhale here. And as you exhale, just press down into the soles of your feet. Lift your hips from the ground and let them come back to the ground. Take that block out to the side. Walk your feet out mat width apart. Open your arms out to a T. Then just let your knees drop from side to side. And as your knees fall over to the right, just let them settle to the right. Look at your left hand. Don't force the twist this early in your practice. Inhale, draw your knees back through center. Exhale, let the knees fall to the left. Look at the right hand. Draw your knees back through center and hug them in. Bring your hands around your shins. I just want you to draw circles with the knees. Maybe you roll the ankles here. And lengthen and curl up the tailbone a bit as well. Don't over exaggerate it, but just to like really get around the tailbone and the low back. And then as you lift the knees a little bit closer to you, you might feel a little bit more around the muscles further up your spine. Now hug your right knee and let your left leg go long. And as you hug the knee in, let it drop just a little bit out to the right. So it's kind of moving out towards your armpit. Draw your knee back through center. Send the right foot to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your hamstring. So I want you to point your toes to the ceiling to start with here. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just hug the knee towards you and flex the ankle. Inhale, press it away. Exhale, flex and draw in. And do that for just a few rounds of breath. It's like priming the hamstring here. Now send the right foot to the ceiling, flex the ankle, hug the right leg towards you. Breathe. You can have a bend in the right knee still. Maybe you slide your hands up behind your calf and lift your forehead towards your shin. Draw back down. And if you can, come into a happy baby. Grab either, it's early on, so maybe you just loop your fingers around your big toe and draw the right knee down towards the earth. Letting the right hip open up. Notice if the left hip starts to roll up. We want to try to keep the hips square to the ground here. You can also play with a little bend and open through the right knee here too. Another inhale. Exhale, just switch it out. Left foot goes long, or right foot goes long, left leg hugs in. And same thing, I just want you to kind of hug the left knee a little bit towards the armpit. So creating some space here, some opening. Breath here. And send the foot straight to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your left hamstring. Same thing, you're gonna start with pointed toes. Exhale, hug it in, flex the ankle. Inhale, press away, point the toes. Do that for just a few rounds. And then on the next one, leg straightens to the ceiling, flex the ankle, hug it in. Maybe slide the hands up a little bit higher, draw the forehead towards the shin, breathe in. Another inhale. Exhale, half happy baby, set your head back down. You can grab just the big toe, draw the left knee towards the earth, opening up through the inner thigh here. Notice that right hip. If you're rolling too far onto the left, try to square the hips and open up. Take another inhale. As you exhale, release, hug both knees back into the chest. And I just want you to rock and roll a few times to a seat from here. And as we come up to a seat, take an S shape with your legs. So your right leg is like parallel to the front edge of the mat. And the left leg is kind of at a 90-degree angle. You might be up on your right hip a little bit. That's okay. Flex through the ankles, protecting the knees when you flex through the ankles here. Big deep breath in, and as you exhale, just very gently walk forward over that front shin. Breathe. Don't worry about how far you're folding here. Inhale, sit back up. And I just want you to windshield wiper very carefully the knees to the other side. Your hands can be behind you. Drop here. Big deep breath in. Exhale, fold over that left shin now. So the left hip is rooted towards the ground. And inhale, rise. Let's move back to the right. Fold forward. Inhale, rise. Move back to the left. Fold forward. One more time. Inhale, rise. This time I want you to just windshield wiper back to the front and slide that left leg forward. So now I've got right foot on the inside of my left thigh. Now it's really early here and your hamstrings may still feel kind of tight, so you can bend through that left knee. Hands plant to frame the left leg. Big deep breath in. Walk the hands forward. Keep your chest up, like you're trying to draw your chest towards your toes. Breathe into the right, or the left hamstring actually. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Exhale, you can find that fold forward. Inhale, rise. And now take the left elbow inside of left thigh and just open up the chest. Right fingertips open toward, or right fingertips reach over your ear, chest opens. So you're getting the side body stretch, right hip roots towards the ground. Take the breath. And let's rise here. Just switch it out. So now my right leg is straight, left foot's on the inside of that thigh. So same thing. I'm just going to take a nice little soft bend in the right knee. Big deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, walk it forward. Keep the chest up, pointing it towards the toes. Breathe into the hamstring. Another inhale. Exhale, then you can just release and fold if that would feel good. Inhale, rise. Take the right arm inside of that right thigh. Reach up and open. And get that really nice side body stretch here. Take the breath. And exhale, rise. Just shimmy the knees behind you. Find a tabletop from here. And in that tabletop, your shoulders stack over your wrists, hips stack over your knees. You can wag the hips from side to side. Find some cat-cows. Really good for working through the back here. Meet me in a neutral spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, find your cow. Exhale, round through, find your cat, pull pit of belly in and up, let your head get nice and heavy here, wiggle your jaw. Let's do that for a few more rounds. Inhale, drop belly. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round. Come back to your neutral spine. So nice long spine, tiny little tuck of the pit of the belly. Slide your right foot behind you. Press the right heel towards the ground. Sorry, my words are not coming out very clear this morning. I keep losing them. They're coming out clear, but maybe a little slow. Take the inhale. Exhale, step your right foot over your left. Look over your left shoulder as you do that. So you get this really, really nice opening through your right side body. And come back through center. Come to tabletop. Now, I want you to shift your left hand under your heart. Inhale, reach your right fingertips up to sky. So chest bends open. Exhale, thread the needle. Right ear, right cheek comes to the earth. You can take the left hand and walk it over and across. You can wrap it around your low back. Your choice, but let your right cheek come down. You're getting a stretch on the outside of that right shoulder. Another breath here. And unwind, right fingertips come back to sky, full breath in. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Coming back to your tabletop. Left foot slides behind you, press the left heel towards the ground. And I'll step left foot over right, look over your right shoulder, let that left hip really open up all the way through the left ribs here. And back to tabletop. Right hand under the heart, inhale, left fingertips to sky. Exhale, slide it through, thread the needle here. And you can walk the right hand over and across if you'd like. And unwind back through center, left fingertips reach to sky. Exhale back to your tabletop. And again, just any movement that you might need here, take it. And meet me in your downward facing dog. Pedal through your heels. Again, you can shimmy hips side to side here. Feet are hip width apart. Take the inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Find your ragdoll at the back edge of your mat. Grab opposite elbows, sway and move. Release. Wiggle the jaw. It's really good for your low back, your hamstrings. You can have a deep bend in your knees. We warm the hamstrings pretty decently, so they may feel better than usual here. And release your fingertips to the mat. Right hand comes to the inside of your right foot. I want you to take a big, deep bend into that right knee. Left fingertips reach to the sky. So you get this really nice open twist. Left leg presses straight here. You can also have the hand like up on your shin too, or on a block. Breathe here. Exhale, let's switch sides. Left hand comes down. Right fingertips reach to sky. Open up. And unwind. Inhale, palms to shins, lengthen halfway and pause here. Notice if your weight's falling back into your heels. Can you shift it more forward? Little tuck of the pelvis so you've got that engaged core. You're lengthening through tip top of head. Take the inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Just unravel your spine as you come up. Nice and slow. The head comes up. Last, reach fingertips to sky. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, walk it forward. Find your high plank from here. Hold that high plank just a moment. Then knees up or down, your choice. Lower belly all the way to the mat. Take your fingertips off the mat. Press down into the pads of your fingers so your palms are up off the ground. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, drop your right shoulder, look over your left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, drop your left shoulder, look over your right. And do that for just a couple more rounds of breath. Really feeling that nice opening through the front of the shoulder as well. It's one of my favorite stretches. And come back through center, draw your hands under your shoulders, palms flat, tuck the toes, press it up and back, downward facing dog. Take the breath in. As you exhale, bend your knees, look forward, tiny steps or a big step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step the left foot back. Let's find a runner's lunge. So in that runner's lunge, your right knee is stacked over your left. You can rock a bit here. Blocks are good under the hands. It just gets your chest up, but not necessary. Ooh, ankle just pops super loud. Make sure you're lengthening through the spine here. And take the inhale. As you exhale, left hands to the earth, easy twist. We've been in a couple twists already today. Pull the pit of the belly in and up. Breathe in. Another exhale, frame that front foot. We'll move into a wide pyramid. So I just want you to take a deep inhale and then press straight through that right front leg. So notice if your hips shimmy off to one side. We want to try to square the hips. Again, great place for blocks, or you're just up on the pads of your fingers again. You can lengthen through your spine. You can have as much of a bend in that right front knee as you want. Breathe here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. So you're going to walk all 10 toes, all fingers towards the left edge of your mat and just settle in here. So you want your toes to pigeon toe just a little bit. Press into the outer edges of your feet here. Breathe in. Maybe your hands wrap around your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Turn your toes out like 45 degrees, and you've got a couple different options here. You can either just move into a lateral squat, really pressing into the outer edge of that right foot, so I'm bent into my left knee, or if Skandasana is in your practice, come all the way down. Right toes turn towards the ceiling in Skandasana. In Skandasana too, to protect your knee, your hips aren't just dropping down. The glutes activated, the quads activated. It's keeping your hips lifted. We're looking forward here. Breathe into that inner right thigh. It should feel really good from an opening standpoint. Take another inhale. Exhale back through wide, leg forward, fold in the center. So just press straight, fold, release. Inhale, lengthen spine. As you exhale, walk your fingertips forward. We meet back in that runner's lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left foot meets right, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. A little bit of heat between sides here. Settle your hips down and back, find a chair. So for a chair, you can have space between your feet. That can feel better on the knees, but if you've got space between your feet, you want that same space between your knees as well. Take a tiny little tuck in the spine, lengthening the spine. Draw the biceps by the ears. Weight this time is back in your heels. Take another breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, take your right foot behind you, find your runner's lunge on this side. And same thing, we're just hanging out here just to move, open up, maybe the hips shimmy a little bit. Try not to have a cat arch in your back. You want to draw the chest, open the spine nice and long. Take the breath. Exhale, easy twist. Right hand down, left fingertips to sky. Pull, put a belly in and up. Another inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, press straight through that front leg. We're coming into that wide pyramid, so your back heel's not going to touch the ground here. Or it might. Hips are nice and square. You can bend and fold through the elbows, getting a deeper fold over that left leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, this time to the right edge of your mat. And I would like for you to bring your hands to the small of your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine and come all the way up. Now, as you come up, or when you come up, interlace your hands at the base of your spine. So press your palms together. Inhale, draw the knuckles down. Open up your chest. Exhale, find a fold with that bind of the shoulders here. Maybe the hands pull up off the small of your back as you do that. Weight's in the front part of your foot again, so just notice that. Another breath in. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Inhale, lengthen spine. As you exhale, toes turn out just slightly. You're going to take that lateral lunge to the back of the mat, or you're going to come all the way down into your Skandasana here. Same thing, make sure you're activated through that right quad, right glute. Left toes turn to the ceiling if you're down in Skandasana. Gaze is forward in Skandasana. Take the breath. And exhale, release back into that wide leg forward fold. Just find another fold here. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, runner's lunge, top of the mat. Right foot meets left. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the fingertips to sky. Exhale, sink into your chair. Lengthen with that little tuck at the belly, or a little tuck at the base of the spine. Another inhale here. As you exhale, find your fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, plant your hands, step back to down dog, pedal it out. Inhale. Exhale, slide forward to your high plank. Hold that high plank. Knees come to the earth, slowly lower belly. Inhale, heart rises, baby cobra. Elbows towards one another. Exhale, tuck your toes, press it up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. As you exhale, look between your hands, walk step, top of mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take that left foot back, runner's lunge. We're going to build just a bit here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, easy twist. Inhale. Exhale, frame that front foot. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, wide pyramid. Just press straight here, right through that front leg. And walk it into that wide leg forward fold. Fold. Weights in the balls of your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn the toes out. Find that lateral lunge or move down into your Skandasana. Another breath here. As you exhale, make your way all the way back to the top of the mat, being careful to make your way back into that runner's lunge. Lengthen. Exhale, left foot meets right. Inhale, rise. Reach overhead. Exhale, settle into your chair. And we're going to build just a little bit from here. Press down into soles of feet. Inhale, rise. Root through your right foot, left knee rises, standing knee raise. Your hands can be at heart, or you can continue to reach overhead, your choice. Take the breath in. Slide that left foot forward. Just testing here. Bring it back. Now, if you need to hold onto a wall or a chair for balance, totally fine here. But I want you to take that left foot, slide it behind you, make a hitchhiker thumb. So you're grabbing the inside or the top of your foot. Knees just come side by side. So we're just stretching through the quad here. Breathe. Right hand can be up, it can be down, your choice. Breathe in. And exhale, release, shake it out. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps behind you, runner's lunge. In. Exhale, easy twist. Right hand down, left fingertips to sky. Another breath in. Exhale, frame that front foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, or wide pyramid. Sorry, we're not quite there yet. Inhale. Exhale, walk it across. Find that wide leg forward fold. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, turn your toes out. Find that Skandasana or lateral lunge. One more time to the back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, carefully make your way back to runner's lunge, top of mat. Right foot meets left. Inhale, rise. Reach through fingertips. Exhale, hips settle down and back chair. Press to the left sole of foot. Inhale, rise, standing knee raise. Right knee comes up nice and high. Lengthen through the leg. Woo. Resting balance here. Bring it back. And then same thing, we're just going to catch either the inside or top of that foot. Draw the foot behind us. And knees are side by side, getting a really nice stretch through the quad here. Another inhale. Release. Reach fingertips overhead. Now exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step it back. Find downward facing dog. Now, as we close down here, I'll give you a couple options. You can either come down to your knees, come to the back, and take your threaded figure 4. So right ankle across left thigh, or I'm going to come into half pigeon. Right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Inhale, lengthen spine. And if you're ready, exhale, find that fold. So like I said, otherwise you're on your back with that figure 4. Just breathe into the outer right hip here. Allow your body to settle. Notice the differences in the body and the opening from just 30 minutes ago when we started. And inhale, slowly rise or unwind your legs. Tuck the left toes under, take that right leg up and back. You can kick it out here a few times. And inhale, left leg to sky. Or switch sides in that figure four. Set up for your half pigeon. Inhale, lengthen through tip top of head. And exhale, find your fold. And inhale, slowly rise. Right toes tuck, left leg comes up and back, or if you're in that figure four, just unwind. And take a deep breath in. As you exhale, knees come to the earth. We'll all meet on the back from here. You can just shimmy the legs around and come down to the back. And walk your feet mat width apart. Once again, where we started, arms come wide. And drop your knees to the right, coming back into that spinal twist. This time though, I want you to pick up your right foot, flex that ankle, and set it on top of your left thigh. Look at your left hand from here. Chest opens up. A little bit deeper stretch into the hip. Another breath in. Unwind. Inhale, knees through center, let them fall to the left. Look at your right hand. Same thing, flex that left ankle, set it on top of your right thigh. Look at your right hand. Shoulders are open and rooted to the ground here. And unwind. Knees come through center, hug them into your chest. Wrap both hands around your shins. Give yourself a tight squeeze, catching opposite elbows. Draw your nose to your knees. Breathe in. Exhale, release, find Shavasana. And just another minute of stillness to close down your practice. Let your body fully open here and settle. Easy breath. And on an inhale, bring awareness back into your body. You can find tiny movements in fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Maybe take a full body stretch. Let your low back just arch up off the ground as you breathe the length of your spine here. And draw one knee in and then the other. Rock a bit from side to side, settling on either side for just a breath. And press yourself up to a seated position. Sit nice and tall, however it's comfortable for you. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Big deep breath in. Exhale, hands come together. Draw them to heart center. Another deep breath in all the way to the pit of your belly. Fill up. Exhale, sigh that out. And as always, thank you for joining me in this space. The light within me recognizes and honors the light within each of you.